You know, it isn't often during my research that I come across an article from a well-credentialed source that makes me break out into fits of laughter. As it turns out, that is exactly what happened when I read a recent headline that stated, "House prices globally continue to rise." It's quite astonishing, really, because this article purported to be making quite a significant breakthrough in reporting such news. But if you're a long-term property cycle investor newsletter reader, or you like to watch our YouTube videos, you should know by now that that's old news. In fact, these prices globally in real estate have been rising for years now. I don't know why they just think it's a story for today, but it speaks to a deeper, more troubling truth. And that's why I'm writing about it to you in this week's newsletter. What I want to talk to you about is just how damaging it can be to believe the narrative, particularly when it's so late. And these articles now are going to be coming out purporting to tell you, of course, that you're probably behind the eight ball here. You probably need to dig deep, get on that property ladder, because the forecast from all the academic literature is speaking of higher price rises. On the surface, true. But as I said, they are missing one critical point. Now, what is that point? You'll need to read this week's newsletter to find it. It's below you there. There's a link that you can click, read it, and enjoy. While you're there, why don't you hit the subscribe and like button as per usual, so you don't miss any of these weekly videos. And as always happy to read your thoughts and comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. The real issue here is there is a very big point that's being missed here. We told our PSE members back in late 2023 that they only had about 24 months left to prepare themselves for the coming peak in land markets. And believe it or not, 7 months of that has now just passed. You're starting to run out of time now to get ready. And it's these types of articles, as I've laid out in the newsletter, that will mislead you. They will hide the truth simply because they don't view the economy through the lens of the real estate cycle. Now, I don't blame them, because 99% of the folks in the world don't either, but you can. And you're learning how to do that starts with these types of newsletters. The big problem, of course, is we're closer to the end of this cycle than the beginning. And so all the emotion and hubris regarding rising house prices masks the fact that you don't have much time left. So please take your time to read through the newsletter, okay? Think about the points that I've made on it and then relate it to your own situation. I think you'll find this a quite intriguing and thought-provoking edition. And as I said before, any comments or thoughts you got about them, put them below. Alrighty, that's me for this week from sunny Canberra. I'll see you next week.